IQIM presents My Father. We see the profile of an Indian girl as she speaks away from camera.
Personal difficulties, and I have been completely shielded from those. But in order to do that, somebody has put in an immense amount of effort. My father, I have seen that, say, he will work like shifts. Sometimes he'll work 2 shifts, so 16 hours a day. But even after that, when he came home and I would do my homeworks like that, he would always have the patience to sit by me, and whatever time I would study, he would sit and just be with me. And this kind of love, I have not seen just like one day in my life, a month. No, for 14 years I have seen things just the same way. So imagining that much effort has gone into this process, I always have to come back. Even if I make a mistake, I have to pull myself out of it and I have to go forward. It is a quest for truth, and that is why it will stand the test of time.
We see wooden beams on a roof. Then we see pillars racked back and forth into focus. A low-angle moving shot of the ceiling of a building with pillars and low-hanging lamps.
We as human beings are very transient, but the work we do is not as transient as that. Suppose today I find something in the lab, it can be reproduced in any lab, anywhere across the world.
Shot of a sculpture of a hand holding a book open.
It is these people who maybe they're even cut off from the whole world and they're just inquiring, trying to understand how things work, and 2 centuries later we see that it has transformed our lives.
We see 2 sculptures of scientists using a weighing balance and a microscope.
My science is very much curiosity driven. Whatever will come of it, it will mostly be in terms of inspiration for others to do truthfully science. These are 2-dimensional electron gas layers. We put it in a high magnetic field and very low temperatures. So then we can actually study the effect of electron Coulomb repulsion. We are after finding whether this is excitonic superfluid or not. This research, if can be realized at room temperature, then it can let transport of electricity with very less dissipation.
A shot of electrical wires hooked to a tree, with a building in the background, also draped in wires.
In this journey, like not all of us are as successful as others, right? So what stops us, or what are the stumbling blocks? It is because there are certain aspects of ourselves which we have not developed as much. If something is my weak point, I should start working on it right away.
A turtle swims out of a pond, climbs a rock, and grabs a food pellet in its mouth.
I had picked up experimental research, quite being well aware that it is not my best skill. I may be much more fitted to do theoretical science. Everybody went past me with results and publications and everything, and I had to endure that period.
Shot of a hallway, as if it is passing by as we stand still.
Often you are working through failures, but it is important that people don't believe that you are a failure. Your mentor, your teacher, your colleagues, your collaborators, they are very important people. They make you what you are, in a way.
Sculpture of a bird pool with 4 human heads, ending with a sign of the California Institute of Technology.
It's very difficult for me to give up. Means it's just an innate thing that I always try to overcome rather than give up.
Devalina Nandi, Research, Exciton Condensation and Perfect Coulomb Drag, Graduate Student, Eisenstein Lab, IQIM, Caltech. Nature is subtle. Credits.